In this practical crypto beginner guide, I'll show you all of these things, go through them step by step, show you exactly where I click and how I do it. Everything from making a bank transfer in a few different ways, to convert dollar, euro or any native currency into crypto, how to buy crypto, how to send crypto, how the different crypto networks work, how to bridge between them, how to store crypto safely and how to avoid being hacked or scammed, how to find and do research on crypto projects, different mindsets that can make a lot of money in crypto. And all of these aspects I'll show you the cheapest and safest ways to do them as I found out for myself in order to not waste my own money or keep my crypto safe. At the end of this video you'll be able to claim a free gift as well, so be sure to watch to the end. So this free guide is for anyone that is a complete beginner or you have a bit of crypto experience, but you want to see my ways of taking the cheapest routes, staying safe or how to move freely across the crypto world, or some of my other tips and tricks to get access to buy tens of thousands of different crypto tokens and see practical examples of me doing all these things. So I will not explain what blockchain or Bitcoin is, because it already exists thousands of YouTube videos explaining that. In this guide I'll show you all the small steps everyone does on a daily basis within crypto that isn't shown anywhere, and I will show them with examples of every step. Hi everyone, I'm Nordic Crypto from the Nordic Crypto YouTube channel, and I wanted to make this free guide because I thought when I started out in crypto 2017, and I still think to this day, that there is no entire practical guide out there showing people examples of how to do these things. No real beginner guide out there that explains all the dangers, all the fall pits and how to avoid them. There are thousands of websites out there trying to trick people into buying crypto at super high fees and buying crypto the wrong way. So I decided to create this free guide that takes away that scary barrier and hopefully enables a lot of people to feel a lot safer to roam around freely within the crypto world. Let's begin. I'll show you the following different topics in this guide. Remember that you are responsible for all your actions, investments and choices. If you click somewhere, send money or crypto, if you buy or sell something that ends up losing you money or crypto, you yourself are fully responsible for it. In this guide I will only show you how I do it. Also everything I show, websites, numbers, codes, second guess everything, because websites performs updates all the time. So the time you see this video, a website might not look the same or they might use different information. Let's begin with the first topic, how to go from dollar, euro or any native currency into crypto. The first thing I want to show you is how to transfer native currencies like dollar, euro to a marketplace website where I can buy crypto. There are 100 bad and expensive and unsafe ways to do this. What I will show you are, to my knowledge, the safest, cheapest and best ways to turn fiat currencies, as it's called, dollar, euro, into crypto. Now, since this is an English video that is directed to many different countries, there is no one way that suits all countries and all currencies. For example, some banks does not support transfers to crypto websites, but I have 3 different methods that should cover at least one method that works for everyone. Method 1 is by far the easiest, fastest and cheapest way and currently works for some banks but not all. Method 2 is suitable for most banks and currencies but requires one extra step. Method 3 is a backup to method 1 and method 2. Before I jump into method 1, all methods 1, 2 and 3 all lead to trading on the marketplace Binance, the world's largest crypto marketplace. I would like to point out that on Binance, to register an account I need to identify myself with a passport or driver's license, which I need to do on pretty much all marketplaces these days. If I really don't want to register on a marketplace where I need to identify myself, then there is another marketplace called BitTrue where I don't have to identify myself to create an account and trade. There I can buy crypto at a high fee of 3.5% with my credit card, and I can make bank transfers with euro or dollar. But I prefer Binance because of its long-lasting security so far. So first, before I go through any of these methods on how to send anything, I need to register and create an account on Binance to get the information details to where I can send my money to. So let's go through on how to register on Binance. First of all, I need to register an account on Binance. There will be a list containing all the links to the stuff I mentioned in this video, everything in order. The list will be on the same page you download the free guide video from. The link will take me directly to the registering on Binance. Here I register with my email and choose a password. I can leave this box as it is, as I will have a chance to get free crypto when I create my Binance account like this. Click on the box and then click Create Account. I will receive an email with a 6-digit code that I must enter. Click Submit and then my account is done. Then I am taken to Binance start page. The first thing I'm going to do is secure my new account. I always do that the first time I register on a new crypto marketplace website because I will be handling money here, so I want to keep it safe. To do that, I click here on this symbol and then on security. On this page, I must activate what is called Google Authenticator. It is an extra security step where I use my app in my mobile phone every time I log into Binance or send crypto from Binance. If I don't want to, I can just skip this step, but I always prefer more security. So first, I need to download the free Google Authenticator app on my phone. Once I have done that, click Enable inside Binance, click Next. In my Google Authenticator app, I select Scan QR code and scan the QR code with my mobile. If I do not have a camera, I must enter the numbers below manually. Then a line should immediately pop up that says Binance and a lot of numbers. I will also then receive a number here on Binance that I can use in case I lose my mobile phone, so I can reset my Google Authenticator. So I write down this code in a book where I keep all my passwords. Then Binance will want to verify this change by sending me an email, which I have to confirm in the email. And then I must enter the numbers I see for Binance in the Google Authenticator app. So launch the app and enter the numbers I see for Binance in the Google Authenticator app. The numbers are changed every 30 seconds, so I need to have time to both enter them and click Next before they are changed. And then it's done. Now I can click here again and select Identification. Now I'm going to verify myself on Binance, and I have to do that to be able to send money here and trade. And this is how. I select Verified and click Start Now. I choose which country my passport or driver's license belongs to that I plan to upload pictures of later. I enter my name and age. I insert a picture of my driver's license or passport and save the picture on my computer, which I then can upload to Binance here. With the driver's license, I must take 2 photos, one on the front and one on the back. Passports only need a picture on the side where there's a picture of me. Then I enter my address and take a selfie or upload a picture of myself, and then it's done. It may take a day or so for the verification to go through. I should receive an email when it's done. Alright, now I can proceed with method 1 on how to transfer dollar, euro or any native currency to crypto. Method 1 involves a bank transfer directly to Binance.com, with which I then can buy crypto with. Once inside Binance.com, click Buy Crypto. Here I can choose the currency I want to transfer. Now the most common crypto trading pair on Binance with fiat are either with the dollar or euro, so converting my native currency into one of those might be advantageous. And when I perform a bank transfer, I can set the conversion to occur automatically. But yes, the conversion will probably come at a small fee depending on where I live and which bank I use, but it's unavoidable. For example, me from Sweden, we have the Swedish krona as a native currency, and Sweden is within the EU, so in my bank on the webpage I can go to Foreign Payment, I select that I want to transfer euro, then when I click Send, the bank will automatically convert my Swedish krona and send euro to the destination, so to Binance in this case. But aside from bank transfer, I can also choose credit/debit card here, and I can buy crypto very quickly, but with a 1.8% fee on my purchase. However, I have seen that this does not work for many banks because they block them, so I personally have to use bank deposit. I will now show how I do the bank transfer, how that looks for me, and I will show a general way of how this works. Here I can show the currency I want to transfer. I use euro, which utilizes SEPA transfer. The dollar would have used Swift transfer. Here I enter how much I want to transfer. If this is my first time doing this, I strongly recommend that I send as little as possible the first time just to try it out first. And as I can see here, it only costs me €1 in fee for the transfer, which is very cheap. Click continue. And here I get the details I need to make a foreign payment, as it's called in my bank, the bank transfer. Keep in mind that these details might have changed, so I need to go here and look at them myself and don't copy directly from this video. With this bank information details, I go to my bank and click on foreign payment. I fill in the data in this way as I've done here. Make sure to include everything. If I live within the EU, I can send euro, and that I send using SEPA. If I want to send a dollar, I choose dollars and I choose Swift transfer. And in the reference, I must write in what was written as a reference, so my first and last name right here. It should match the name I used to identify myself on the Binance account. So for example, Sven Svensson sends money to Sven Svensson. A bank transfer can take up to 3 days, so I need to be patient. Once I've received my fiat currency at Binance, they should be here. I click on Wallet, Fiat and Spot, and here I'm looking for euro as I sent that. And there under total it should say the amount I sent minus €1 in fee. Good, then I've done it right. Then I can perform the same bank transfer again with a larger amount if I want to, because now I know that it works. Now we've come to method 2 if my bank does not allow direct transfer to Binance.com. If my transfer to Binance according to method 1 did not go through because my bank does not allow me, then method 2 will work for me. What I do in method 2 is that I use another bank app that is free and called Revolut. So I create an account on the Revolut app, deposit money into my Revolut account with a credit card for free, and it's super fast. Then I convert my currency into euro or dollar, and finally I make the foreign payment from the Revolut app to Binance.com. So basically I just add one step that I first transfer money to the Revolut app. I'll now show you step by step on how to do this. First, I need to download the Revolut app on my mobile. A link to Revolut is also below in the link list. Once I have installed the app, I register an account. I need to enter in my name and address and so, because it's a bank. Once I have my account, I am on the start page here, and I can now deposit my native currency into my account using my credit card free of charge. Make sure it says my native currency here, so for me it's gonna be the Swedish krona, otherwise I can just switch it here. And then click Add Money. Here select Add Card Securely, and I enter in my card details. Click Continue. Then I enter in how much money I want to transfer from my card to my Revolut account. After I've sent the money, it usually takes a few minutes before it arrives, so give it 10 minutes or so. Sometimes I've gotten an error message that I've displayed that the sending did not go through. Then I just wait around for 10 minutes because sometimes I've seen that the payment go through anyway. So after the money have arrived, I will see it right here. What I need to do now is convert my fiat currencies into euro or dollar. I'm gonna convert it to euro since sending through a SEPA transfer is much cheaper than using the dollar and the Swift transfer. With Revolut I can exchange and send around 900 to 1000 euro or dollars per month without a charge. Above that per month it costs a 0.5% fee, and on weekends the fee is also charged. So when converting and sending through Revolut, I make sure to do it on weekdays so I don't have to pay the fee as long as I stay under 900 to 1000 per month. So as an example, to change from Swedish krona to euro, click Change. Select my currency I transfer to my account on the top row and euro or dollar on the bottom, and enter how much I want to exchange. And then I click Buy. Then I can go back to the start page. Here using this arrow I can now change so that I see euro. Now I will send the money to Binance. To do that I make a bank transfer here from the Revolut app to Binance. So I press this button, Transfer. That button is only visible when I'm scrolled to the top of this page. Then I come here, click New, select Bank Recipient, select Company, and here I'm going to enter this bank deposit information that I saw on Binance before. Keep in mind that I need to check this myself and don't copy the details directly from the video. Now if I'm going to send to Binance, so for country Luxembourg, currency euro, pasting in the IBAN number, company name, PaySafe Payment Solutions Ltd, and I don't write anything in the email and click Add Recipient. Now I can select PaySafe as a contact and click on it. Here comes a very important thing I must not forget. Under reference, I must enter the reference message that is on Binance, so my name. Now it says Sven Svensson here just as an example, but of course I should write my own name. I must enter that under reference here on Revolut. Then enter how much I want to send in euro or dollar depending on what you want to send. Again, if this is my first time sending, I recommend that I send just a tiny little test amount the first time to see that it works. And then I go ahead and send. Since this is also a bank transfer, it can also take up to 3 working days before the funds arrive. And now we're at method 3 if Binance does not work. Sometimes Binance shuts down its euro or dollar transfer capabilities, and then it's good to have a backup. Another way to transfer money into crypto, and as a backup I use crypto.com. I can transfer directly to crypto.com from my bank as I've showed in method 1, and I can also transfer to crypto.com through Revolut as I've showed in method 2. So this backup works for both ways I showed before. The only difference of course is that they use different bank information details that currently looks like this. However, they might change their bank information details, so I need to check this myself, which I'll show you how to do soon. Once I've transferred my money to the crypto.com app, so I have euros or dollars there, I can buy crypto directly there in the app very easily. But when I buy crypto through the crypto.com app, the fees there are a little bit higher and I get less crypto for my money compared to if I bought it on Binance instead. That's why I prefer Binance as my first choice, as I get more crypto for my money there. So I personally don't buy any crypto through the crypto.com app. I only use the crypto.com app as a way to transfer my native currency to euro or dollar, and then my euro land in the app, which I can convert to stablecoin currencies like USDC. And then I can send my USDC crypto from the crypto.com app to Binance, and on Binance I can then make most of my crypto purchases. Alright, let's go through on how to transfer money to the crypto.com app. I first need to get an account there. There is a link below to the app that I install on my mobile. Once I've set up an account, I can click this button and I will enter the fiat wallet. Click transfer, deposit, select euro or dollar depending on what I want to send. Here I click on euro, choose SEPA transfer for euro, for dollars it would be Swift. And here I get all the information needed for a bank transfer with euro. And this is what it looks for me in my bank when I send euro to crypto.com. Having euro and SEPA transfer here, for dollars it would be Swift. In the bank transfer to crypto.com, I didn't have to write anything in the reference, but I do need to keep an eye out in case they were to change that. Updates happen all the time. And if this is the first time I am sending money to a new place, I recommend myself sending a small test amount first to see that it works. Then it takes a few banking days, often 3, before the money is transferred. When my euro or dollar arrive, they appear here under Fiat Wallet. In my guide, I will now exchange these euros for a stable currency called USDC. So 1 USDC is worth $1, and these USDC I send from the crypto.com app to Binance. But if, against all odds, I would be okay with buying crypto at a slightly higher fee, I can already do this here in my Fiat Wallet in the crypto.com app. And then the crypto will be stored in this crypto.com app, and I will show you later on how I can transfer my crypto to somewhere more secure. But already here, now in the Fiat Wallet, I can choose Buy Crypto. Then choose which crypto I want to buy, for example Bitcoin. Then when the purchase is complete, the crypto will appear in my crypto wallet. So I can immediately buy crypto here very quickly, but to a slightly higher fee, which I personally don't like. But I will now show you how to buy the stablecoin USDC with my euro that I later can send to Binance. I go into my Fiat Wallet in the crypto.com app. I choose to buy USDC with my euro. So in the Fiat Wallet, I click Buy, search for USDC, and then buy as much USDC as I want. These USDC also end up in the crypto wallet, so I go there, click USDC, and click Transfer, and Withdraw, and click External Wallet. Here I will then add a Binance address for USDC. So in order to do that, I first need to learn how to send crypto, which I go through later in this video. But to summarize, in my Binance account, find USDC, select Deposit, select the BEP20 network or the Polygon network, and I will get an address to where I will send my USDC to. I'll show you how to do crypto transfers in this video. If I want to see it now directly, I can just skip ahead in the video. Remember, for new types of transfers, send a test amount first to see that it works. Now I've shown 3 different ways to transfer money. Now we check on how to buy crypto on Binance. So I begin by logging into my Binance.com account. First I am on the homepage. I assume at this point I have sent some money or crypto to Binance. To check if it has arrived, I click here Wallet, Fiat and Spot, and here I can see my holdings and I can search for crypto or euro. So I search on euro. Here we see if euro or the crypto I have sent have arrived. Now I'm going to trade with them here, and I'm going to do it with euro. But it's the same process for each asset or crypto token. Now, the absolute easiest way to buy or sell is through the Convert button. When I click on it, I'm taken to this page here, where I select Market. In the top row, I select euro or the crypto I have and want to sell. And in the bottom row, I select the crypto I want to buy. For example, we choose Bitcoin. I enter how many euro I want to buy for, click Preview Conversion, and then OK if I want to buy. And that's it. This is by far the easiest way I can buy with my USDC or euro or anything here. Very simple. If it is a specific price I want to buy at, I click Limit here, and then I can check how the price have looked more recently through the graph that comes up. When I have decided at what price I want to place an order at, I enter in the Bitcoin price I want to buy for, and I enter in how many euro or USDC I want to buy for. Up on the gear wheel, I can set for how long I want my order to be active. It can be there for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, and then I click Place Order. And then my order is set. And if the price reaches what I entered, I automatically buy for the amount I entered. If I want to remove my limit order, click here on Conversion History, and I will be taken to a new page. And then click here, Open Orders under Convert History, and I will see all my current open orders under Convert. And here I can click Cancel if I want. If my purchase through Market or Limit went through and I bought, my crypto ends up here again under Wallet and Fiat and Spot. In that way, I can buy, sell crypto directly through the Convert section using the Market function, or I can put in an order at a specific price using the Limit function. But if I want to trade in a more traditional way, the easiest way is to go to Fiat and Spot again, search for the crypto I'm interested in buying. So for example, I type Bitcoin, see that it appears at the top of the list, here BTC, click trade, and then I can see a pair called BTC/BUSD, for example. I click on it, so I am taken now to where I can exchange Bitcoin for BUSD, another stablecoin just like USDC. So using this trading pair, it works to buy or sell in both directions here. Here I can see an example of why I like Binance and executing my trades here using BUSD. 0% trading fee on this BTC pair. So there is no fee when I exchange here, which is really good. Okay, so on this screen there is a lot going on. I will now go through what the most important things are here step by step so that I know enough to be able to use a site like this. The first thing I do is check that I'm in the right place. Up here I see that it says BTC/BUSD, which was exactly the trading pair I wanted to check. Bitcoin have the 3-letter abbreviation BTC. To see which letters a crypto is assigned to, I can see that on the website coinmarketcap.com and search for my crypto and it will say there. But back to this page. In the middle I see the graph of the price between Bitcoin and BUSD. So right now it's around this price, this many BUSD for 1 Bitcoin. If I click here on the different time settings, I can see how the price looked last hour, day, week. Here on the right side, market trades, I can see all the trades that are being executed on this specific trading pair. As I can see, there are a lot of trades happening all the time. On the left side, I see all the limit orders for this pair. We added a limit order before using the convert section. This is how I can see all people's limit orders. The top part here in red color are sell orders. So if the price of Bitcoin reaches the price they set here, they will sell Bitcoin for that much BUSD. The lower part in green color are buy orders. So if the Bitcoin price reaches the price they set, they will buy Bitcoin for BUSD. In the middle below the graph I see this bunch of squares, and this is actually where I execute the buy and sell. And here at Binance I go from top to bottom. Make sure it says spot, and then I can choose limit order, market and stop limit. Limit and market are exactly the same principle as before when I bought and placed orders through the convert section. If I choose market, our buy or sell order will go through directly based on current orders, those in red and green. So then I will automatically buy Bitcoin for the cheapest sell price that people are willing to sell Bitcoin for. Or if I sell Bitcoin, I will sell for the highest buy price that people are willing to buy Bitcoin for. So for example, here on the left side where I buy Bitcoin, if I enter 50 BUSD and click buy BTC, then I will buy 50 BUSD directly from the bottom of the current sell orders in red. I will buy at the cheapest sell order at the bottom. If instead I want to sell Bitcoin for BUSD, as I do on the right side here, sell BTC, then I enter that I want to sell 0.001 Bitcoin, and then the order will go through directly to the highest buying current order, the top one in the orders on the green numbers here. So when I have market selected, buying or selling goes through directly. But I can also use limit order here and set the specific price I either want to buy Bitcoin for or sell Bitcoin for. So as an example, I want to place a buy limit order for a Bitcoin price at 10,000 BUSD. And then I want to buy for 500 BUSD. And when I click buy BTC, now I will create my order, which will appear below. Now that I created a buy order, that means my order is way down here on the list of the green numbers. The order will remain here either until it's filled and the purchase goes through, or I can click the trash can here and the order will be removed. Exactly the same process applies if I want to sell Bitcoin with a limit order. I enter the price I want to sell Bitcoin for, let's say at the price of, and I want to sell for 400 BUSD. And I click sell BTC. So I create a sell limit order. And so now my limit order is now in the list with the red numbers. And that is the basis of how to buy and sell on Binance, either through the convert section or through the more traditional way. Now I thought to show how to find other trading pairs besides Bitcoin, because I might want to buy Ethereum or XRP, and to find other cryptos to buy, I can find them here on this page. It's a bit messy at first when there's so much stuff everywhere, but to find other pairs I do it with the search box here. And then I enter what I'm looking for. A tip is if I know the name of the crypto I want to buy, I just enter the name on coinmarketcap.com and it will tell me what abbreviation that crypto have. And that's the abbreviation I often enter here in Binance to find it here. So for example, Ethereum have the abbreviation ETH, Stellar Lumens have XLM, Litecoin have LTC, etc. And if I'm unsure, I just double check on coinmarketcap.com. And so now I want to check for trading pairs for Ethereum, so I enter in ETH here, and a lot of different trading pairs appear. Here it is important to choose the right one. If I now want to exchange Ethereum for BUSD, I have to find the exact trading pair ETH/BUSD. There are lots of others here that look similar, so I make sure I click on the right one. And once I have clicked, I'm taken to the page and I can see here in the upper left corner whether I've come to the right place or not. Here it says ETH/BUSD. If I think all of this is too complicated, I can just use the convert section that I showed before, which works just as well. Some cryptos on Binance do not have a trading pair with BUSD or USDC, but perhaps they have a trading pair for another stable currency called USDT. Then I simply have to exchange my BUSD for USDT first so that I can get USDT and then buy the crypto I want with them. And I do that exactly the same way, either through the convert section or I search for BUSD and select the one that says BUSD/USDT and make my exchange there. Now let's talk about sending crypto and different crypto networks. Now I'll go through how to send crypto. This is a very important step when learning about cryptocurrencies. In its entirety, it's very simple, but it's also very easy to make mistakes. It's really just like sending a text message to someone. If I enter in the wrong mobile number, then I will send my message to the wrong person. If I send my message on the Messenger app, but the other person is using Instagram, they won't receive my message. However, with crypto, there is no one I can come to and complain to afterwards. If I send something wrong, it might be completely gone. So when I send crypto, I send them from one wallet address to another wallet address through a network. Bitcoin is sent through the Bitcoin network, Ethereum can be sent through the Ethereum network, and XRP can be sent through the XRP network. However, many cryptos can be sent on many different networks. So for example, Ethereum can be sent on the Ethereum network, on the Smart Chain network, on the Arbitrum network, etc. So many different networks to choose from. I therefore first need to ensure that both wallets support the same network with which I intend to send my crypto with. So I will now go through a fake example of how I go about when sending crypto. We have Ethereum here in wallet 1 and I want to send them to wallet 2 using the Smart Chain network. So the first thing I do is to check that the Smart Chain network is available for both wallets. I see here for wallet 2 that it supports the Smart Chain network for Ethereum, and wallet 1 does so too. Good. Then I set wallet 2 on the Smart Chain network, choose Ethereum, and this wallet will now generate me a unique address specific for Ethereum on the Smart Chain network. I copy it, I set up wallet 1 on the Smart Chain network, I select Ethereum, and then I paste in the address from wallet 2 because that's the one we're going to send to, and then I can send. Now I'll go through a concrete example where I send crypto. I pretend I have the crypto token XRP here on Binance. I now want to send them to another marketplace website called KuCoin. The first thing I do is go to my account on KuCoin, where I intend to send my XRP to. I go into my wallet there, look up XRP, click on deposit, and once there, I can choose network or chains as it can also be called. And here I see that XRP can be sent to KuCoin through a few different networks. Okay, there is the XRP network and there is the Smart Chain network, also called as BEP20. Good, then we know that. Then I can go back to my Binance account. I search for XRP and click withdraw. And here I can check which networks Binance allows me to withdraw XRP with. And here I can see that there are both the XRP network and the BEP20 network that I can withdraw with. So then I have the option to send XRP from Binance to KuCoin through two different networks, so it doesn't matter which one I choose. However, the difference between networks can be on how long it takes for the transfer to reach its destination and the fee to send. But I choose the XRP network here. So then I go to KuCoin again, find XRP, click deposit, select the XRP network, and then the XRP address for my KuCoin account should appear. That is the address I can send my XRP to through the XRP network. So I copy it, go to Binance, XRP, withdraw, select the XRP network, and paste in the address to which I will send to. Now, when sending XRP between crypto marketplace websites, there is often a second code that needs to be copy and pasted, and that is the memo code. So for XRP, I can see here on KuCoin that I need to copy it, and I need to paste it in here on Binance withdrawing page as well. Then I just need to type in the amount of XRP I want to send and then click withdraw. Now, sending from one crypto marketplace website to another crypto marketplace website can take a lot of time depending on the websites or the different crypto tokens that I sent with. Sometimes it can take just a minute to reach, sometimes it can take up to a day because they have some technical issues. So I like to send a small amount first just to try it out to see if it takes a long or short time. Many different cryptos can only be sent through separate networks. Some marketplaces only support specific networks, so it's important to first check which networks are supported before starting the actual sending process. I'm going to show you some examples of what not to do. If I had sent Bitcoin to this Ethereum address, then my Bitcoins would probably disappear. They are sent somewhere random. If I send my Ethereum through the smart chain network to this Ethereum address set on the Ethereum network, there is also a risk that they will be lost because the networks does not match between wallet 1 and wallet 2. The networks must be the same in both wallets. So as anyone can understand, the human factor can make things go wrong here, so performing transactions require me to focus and double check everything. Now I will briefly mention some different crypto networks. What is important to know is that all these different kinds of crypto networks that exist cost different amounts to send their cryptos with, and they take different amounts of time. For example, sending Bitcoin through the Bitcoin network can take between and can cost about $0.50 to $20 worst case. Sending Ethereum on Ethereum's own network, ERC20 as it's called, it can cost between $3 to even $100 or even more worst case for a transfer. It can also take between a minute up to an hour or even more. How much it costs to send and how long time it takes depends on how many people are using the network, how busy it is. XRP through XRP's own network usually takes less than a minute and is very cheap to send through. How much the fee will be for sending a crypto, Binance will tell you before you send. So I can enter in Ethereum here for example and select the ERC20 network just to check. And here it says how much the fee is for withdrawing right now. But as a rule of thumb, the Bitcoin network I only send Bitcoin on and takes a little longer, but it's quite cheap. The Ethereum network ERC20 can cost a lot and take a bit of time. The smart chain network BEP20 is fast and cheap, usually only costs $0.5 or even less. The Tron network TRC is also fast and cheap. The Polygon network is also fast and cheap. Now I'll go through another important thing in crypto, and that is how to find and easily get an overview of different cryptocurrencies, how much they cost, where I can buy them, links to various crypto projects' websites, and lots more. The best free website is called coinmarketcap.com. I don't even need to register or anything, I can just look on it. Here I can see 99% of all cryptos that exist. At the top of the list is Bitcoin. On the right here I can see the market cap, which means how much money is in that crypto right now. So Bitcoin has this many $1 billion invested in it. And then there is Ethereum here. If I click on Ethereum, I can see a graph here of how the price of Ethereum have looked like over the years. So I can click on all here and I can see a graph over Ethereum and dollar value over the years. If I scroll down a bit, I can read about what the crypto project does and general information about it. This is where I can get some quick oversight of a crypto project. Here I can also click on markets and I'll see where I can trade this crypto. And usually it shows that I can trade on Binance at the top. Another way to get more info about different crypto projects is to search on YouTube, on Google, on Twitter, but there I have to look out for fake websites or influencers who try to hype up some random project. So I mainly use CoinMarketCap or Twitter where I have followed some reliable sources. And if I find an exciting crypto, I click on it. Let's check on the chain link here for example, and up here I can access to see their website, there are different links to their community, Twitter, Reddit and their white paper, which is a more detailed description of the project. This is how I can find out more information about crypto projects using safe resources. Now we're at the next topic, how to set up a digital crypto wallet, a web browser wallet and how to use it. Let's learn how to set up my own crypto wallet and send funds to it from Binance. This wallet will I myself be responsible for, a wallet that is not handled by a centralized exchange like Binance or KuCoin. And this wallet will be integrated into my web browser. A web browser is what I surf the internet with, Google Chrome, Firefox or Safari, etc. It is to my browser that I can directly connect a crypto wallet called metamask. It is the most famous browser wallet out there. And when I have metamask installed on my browser, all of a sudden I now have access to basically the entire crypto world. Because with the help of metamask wallet, I'll be able to connect to all kind of dApps, decentralized applications, crypto websites that offer products, services, functionality. For example, I can trade special cryptos that are not available on Binance. I can connect to NFT marketplaces and buy NFTs, connect to games. There are endless things to do. Such a website or app I can use is PancakeSwap. Yes, the name PancakeSwap is incredibly ridiculous, I know, but the truth is that PancakeSwap and websites that have the same functionality are so incredibly flexible. On PancakeSwap, I exchange or swap crypto. It's a bit like how the convert section works on Binance that I showed earlier in this video. But here I have access to many more different cryptos. So now I thought I'd show first on how to install my own MetaMask wallet. It takes about 10 seconds. I will leave a direct link in the link list to where I can download the MetaMask wallet. I install the wallet for the browser I use and create new wallet. And click create new wallet. And here I can now create my password. And after that, MetaMask will now show my seed phrase for my MetaMask wallet. I must write down this seed phrase in my password book. If I forget my password, or I die, or I want my family to be able to access my crypto, the only way is through this seed phrase. I must never tell or show this seed phrase to anyone. If I get an email that says use this seed phrase to log in, no, never show or use the seed phrase ever. The absolute only time I get to take it out and use it is when I forget my MetaMask wallet password. Or if my computer breaks and I get a new computer, then I just download MetaMask on my new computer, select import wallet and enter in the seed phrase, and I will get back my wallet with all the cryptos in it. Now that I have written down my password and my seed phrase, my MetaMask will look like this. Here my various cryptos will be lined up once I have some. Here is my own wallet address. And here is the current network my MetaMask is set to. Here I can see Ethereum network. This means that when my MetaMask is set to the Ethereum network, I can only exchange and see crypto that run on the Ethereum network. But I usually don't want to use the Ethereum network because it has quite high transaction fees. So I mostly use the smart chain BEP20 network. And to add a new network to my MetaMask, I can easily do that by going to this website, chainlist.org. Search for the network I want, so smart chain, and click add. And I should get a pop-up and approve. And it will add the smart chain network for me in the MetaMask wallet. Now to change to this added network, click here and click smart chain. Now my MetaMask can manage, send, receive on the smart chain BEP20 network. And that's what all crypto on PancakeSwap goes through, which includes thousands of different crypto tokens. Here on Chainlist there are all networks I need. So now I can go to PancakeSwap. Make sure I enter in the correct website address. Inside PancakeSwap, I now want to connect my MetaMask wallet with PancakeSwap, the website. So I click Connect Wallet in the right upper corner. Then a signature pop-up from MetaMask will pop up, and this is very important. I should be extremely careful with these kinds of pop-ups, because if I am on a shady and sketchy or suspicious website, a website that is trying to scam me out of money, a MetaMask signature might pop up just like this. And if I click OK and sign it, then I could very well lose all my crypto in my MetaMask account almost immediately. So I really need to be 100% sure that I am on a website that I can trust before I sign using MetaMask. So where do I find the swap dApps I can trust? Well, on CoinMarketCap, under Market for each coin I'm searching for, I can see some of the dApps. Once I've signed the message for PancakeSwap with my account, I don't need to do it again. I have a trick later for this that provides some extra security that I will go through soon. Now I'm going to swap crypto on PancakeSwap. First of all, I open MetaMask, select the BEP20 Smart Chain Network, and I see that it's completely empty. It says 0. What I want to do now is add different crypto tokens that I can see and trade between, because in MetaMask I have to add all the tokens myself so that I can see them, and all tokens have their own ID, and that is the ID I should copy and paste in here, add token, for it to appear in my wallet. To find a crypto's ID, or contract as it's called, I go to the website coinmarketcap.com. I search for the crypto I want to add. Now let's say it's BUSD, which is a stablecoin, and here I can see under contract And this shows which networks the crypto can be used on. And here I see that BUSD has the BEP20 network, BNB Smart Chain BEP20. So I copy this contract right here. I open MetaMask, add token, and paste in the ID number. And then BUSD should pop up, and I click add. Now I can see BUSD in my MetaMask, and this way I can add all kinds of crypto I want to trade between in my MetaMask wallet. So BEP20 Smart Chain crypto tokens are added under the network BEP20 Smart Chain in my MetaMask. If I want to add crypto tokens that run on the Ethereum network, I need to first switch to the Ethereum network, and then in there I can add more tokens. But on PancakeSwap, I'm running on the Smart Chain BEP20 network. To be able to swap exchange crypto with the MetaMask wallet, I need a specific type of crypto in my wallet that accounts for the transaction fees, which is called gas fees. For the BEP20 Smart Chain network that I use now, it is the crypto BNB that I need to have some of in the wallet that will cover the transaction fees. The Ethereum network requires me to have Ethereum in wallet that is used as gas. Ethereum is also used on the Arbitrum network, on the Optimism network, and for the Polygon network, the crypto token Matic is used as gas. The transaction fees on the BEP20 network or Polygon network are very cheap, a few cents or so, but for the Ethereum network it can range between $3 to $50 or $100 or even more. So if I want to exchange swap a lot, it will easily become very expensive to do so on the Ethereum network, so I prefer to do it on the Smart Chain, the Polygon, Arbitrum, or any of those networks. So what I need to do now to being able to swap on PancakeSwap on the Smart Chain network is to get some BNB crypto tokens. I need to have them in my MetaMask wallet. I do this from a marketplace website, such as Binance. So I first buy some BNB crypto tokens on Binance. I go into Binance, click on Wallet, Fiat and Spot. I imagine I have either BUSD, USDT, USDC. I write BNB, I click Trade, and I'll get some options I can buy BNB with. I don't need a lot of BNB to be able to use MetaMask because the transaction fees are quite low, and then I buy. Once I have BNB in my Binance wallet, I will send it from my Binance account to my MetaMask wallet. So the first thing I check is that everything is prepared in my MetaMask. I am on the Smart Chain network. Since BNB is the main crypto for the Smart Chain network, that crypto is already pre-added up here, so I don't even need to add it under Add Token. Up here is the address to which I will send my BNB to. I go into Binance, Wallet, Fiat and Spot, I see my BNB, I click Withdraw, select the BEP20 network, and paste in my MetaMask address. Write how much BNB to send, and click Withdraw. It might take a minute, and then the BNB are in my MetaMask. I am also sending over some BUSD that I will use to perform the swaps with. So I search up BUSD, Withdraw, BEP20 Smart Chain, add the MetaMask address, and notice here that the address I sent BUSD to was the same I sent BNB to. That is because when I send crypto to my MetaMask wallet, I send to the same address, the address shown up here. So regardless if I want to send BNB, BUSD, USDT via the Smart Chain network to my MetaMask, I will use my address up here every time and send to. Take note that this is not the same as when sending between marketplace websites, as I showed before, between Binance and KuCoin for example. When sending crypto between different marketplace websites, centralized exchanges, then I often get a unique wallet address for each crypto for each network. Here in the MetaMask wallet, I only have one address that I send to for all cryptos. So when I want to send Polygon through the Polygon network to my MetaMask wallet, I will still use this address. However, my crypto sent through the Polygon network will not be visible in my wallet until I change the network in my MetaMask to Polygon. However, I have made my own habit of always set my MetaMask to the network I intend to receive crypto on, and then I copy my address. Because if I do that every time, I will continue doing that when using centralized exchanges as well. Okay, back to sending BUSD from Binance to my MetaMask through the Smart Chain network, and I send, and after a minute or so they pop up in my MetaMask. If they don't pop up, maybe it's because I have not added the BUSD token. Alright, now we're at the next topic. Let's see how to swap and interact with my own crypto wallet on CryptoD apps as PancakeSwap. Now I have BNB in my crypto wallet which covers the transaction fees, and I also have BUSD that I'm going to swap with. Then I go to PancakeSwap, connect my wallet if it isn't already, then I should see my address in the top right corner. I then click swap or trade here, and here is where I make the swaps. In the top row, I select the crypto I have, and in the second row, the crypto I want to swap to. So I choose BUSD in the top row, and in the second row, I can write which crypto I'm interested in, and I use the letter abbreviations for crypto. But a safer way to select the crypto I am interested in the bottom row is by pasting in the contract ID for the crypto I want to swap to. As I said, I can find the crypto's ID on CoinMarketCap, and on PancakeSwap, I only exchange smart chain crypto, so I need the smart chain ID. So for example, USDT, which I look up here on CoinMarketCap, I look up the smart chain network and copy the ID. And when I paste it in the second row, USDT should pop up. The reason why I use the contract ID to find the crypto token is because I am then 100% sure that I'm choosing the right crypto. There are lots of versions of USDT out there, and sometimes people create fake versions of USDT that have the same abbreviation, and it's very easy to choose the wrong one, and I don't notice until afterwards. So I avoid this by pasting in the crypto's unique contract ID. And I would still need to use the ID anyway to add the crypto token to my MetaMask. Also, I never use crypto contract IDs that people send me or that I find on Twitter or in Discord chats. I always get the ID from trusted sources such as on CoinMarketCap. Now I'm going to swap. So I want to swap this many BUSD for USDT. I type it in and click swap. Then a MetaMask pop-up will appear with information about what to do. First time swapping from a new crypto token, I need to approve the contract first, which is a transaction as well. So when I click here, a MetaMask pop-up will appear with information about what to do. What I'm looking at here is that the fee should be very small, saying BNB 0.00 something, and then I click OK. It will take a while, and if the transaction goes through, I will get a pop-up that says transaction confirmed. And then I can continue and do the same thing with the swap button that becomes highlighted. So I click on swap and OK. And then we can see transaction confirmed, and then the swap has been made. My USDT is now in my MetaMask. If I don't see them, it's because I didn't add the USD crypto token under add token. As MetaMask is not the marketplace, I'm fully responsible for my own wallet. If something goes wrong, I swap the wrong pair, I am only responsible for it. It sometimes happens that transactions do not go through and it says transaction failed. Then no swap has taken place, but I still have to pay the transaction fee. And that is because it's only technology that takes care of the swap itself. The reason why the swap could not be performed and it failed could be that the price of the crypto I wanted to swap to changed a lot, or something happened with the transaction, so I just need to try again. The solution to being able to swap so easily on a website like this works because on such decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap, it is everyday users who deposit liquidity on the website in exchange for a little bit of interest. As it is just people who are responsible for the added liquidity in specific crypto trading pairs, it is not always certain that all such decentralized exchanges have enough liquidity to take care of large valued swaps at a fair given price. Because when I swap, I affect the liquidity in one direction, the price changes, and if there is not much liquidity for the trading pair I swap between, then the swap automatically becomes less and less advantageous, so I get less for my money when I swap. This means that it's often a bit more expensive to swap large sums at decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap. And if I want to swap to crypto tokens of smaller crypto projects that don't have a lot of liquidity on the website, it will be even more disadvantageous, and my purchase will affect the price even more. So the higher amount I want to swap with and the smaller crypto token project I want to swap to, the higher the price impact my swap will have and the less I will get for my swap. How much impact my swap will have is shown on PancakeSwap here under price impact, which is shown when I enter what I intend to swap. For widely used cryptos like BUSD, USDT, there is a lot of liquidity on PancakeSwap, so the price impact is less than 0.01%, which is the best. What this means is that the price will change less than 0.01% with such a swap, and thus such a swap will be affected by less than 0.01%. But let's say I want to swap between a really bad trading pair, for example, this many Nerve Finance against Baby Doge Eno. then I will see that there is more than 30% price impact on this swap. So if I were to swap this, I'll probably get 30% less for the money. So in this case, there is not enough liquidity on PancakeSwap to make this swap that beneficial. It's a very bad swap. But also, if I want to exchange for slightly larger sums, we say, for example, I want to exchange 10,000 BUSD to Chainlink, then it says here now that the price impact will be 0.25%. But for example, I say that I'm okay with that change, then I need to click the gear wheel symbol up here and under slippage tolerance, enter a higher value than what the price impact showed for the intended swap. This means that I set a percentage that I am okay with that the swap can vary up to. So I enter 0.27% here, for example. Then my swap that I do hereafter can vary up to 0.27%. If I do not set slippage tolerance equal to or higher than the price impact, then there is a risk that the purchase will not go through, the transaction will fail. Most often though, it works anyways to swap at a 0.1% slippage tolerance. So on sites like PancakeSwap, sometimes it can be more beneficial to swap a few times rather than performing one big swap. It depends on the liquidity between the crypto pair on the site. Also, I watch out if I swap to a crypto project that have a small market cap, as it can have a big impact on the price. So now I have my crypto tokens in my MetaMask wallet. If I want to send crypto from a MetaMask wallet to a Binance, for example, I click on the crypto I want to send and click send. Here I must enter the address I want to send to and how much I want to send. So if I'm going to send to Binance, the first thing I need to do is go to Binance, see if that crypto is supported there on Binance. Binance does not support all crypto tokens. If I find the crypto token on Binance, I click deposit, make sure the network I intend to send my crypto with exists for that crypto token on Binance. After all, I have my crypto currently on BEP20 smart chain in my MetaMask, so I have to send through that network. If the crypto is on Binance on the smart chain network, I click on it, find the deposit address, copy and paste it in and write how much I want to send and send. Now we move on to another topic. Let's go through how to bridge crypto between different networks using our MetaMask wallet. Now I know that there are a bunch of different crypto networks out there, or chains as they are also called. And certain crypto tokens can only run on certain networks, and then there are tokens that can run on multiple networks. Now, these different networks, like the Ethereum network ERC20, they have an entire ecosystem with hundreds of different dApps, websites with functions. But just as similar is there an ecosystem with dApps on the Smart Chain network, on the Polygon network, on the Arbitrum, on Optimism network, and so on. And so I often want to send funds back and forward from one to another network. The way I did it before, if I wanted to have my USDC funds go from the Binance Smart Chain network in my MetaMask to the Arbitrum network, was that I sent my funds from my MetaMask wallet using the smart chain to Binance, and on Binance I could then withdraw the USDC tokens using the Arbitrum network back to my MetaMask. However, nowadays there are bridges, dApps, websites that can bridge my tokens directly from within my wallet from one network to another. One example is Jumper.exchange that I use a lot. Here I can enter in the chain I want to send from and the token and which network I want to send to and receive the tokens on. And with the press of a button and paying the transaction fees using my MetaMask, the bridging will occur. This can sometimes take all between a minute to several hours depending on the network I bridge between. And simultaneously as I transfer from one network to another, I can also perform a swap. For example, my USDC on the Binance Smart Chain, I can bridge to Arbitrum chain and receive them as USDT. So it swaps the token whilst bridging as well. Keep in mind that some dApps and bridges requires me to have gas in the network I bridge to cover for the transaction fees. So in this example, I need to have sent Ethereum on the Arbitrum network to my MetaMask wallet before I made the bridge. Moving on to the next topic, how to store my crypto and how to avoid being scammed or hacked. Now I know how to buy on centralized marketplaces like Binance or KuCoin, and I now know how to trade on decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap. But now I've come to the most important point, security. I've tried to slip in some tips and tricks here and there I use in the previous points about what to think about so I don't get hacked or scammed. But here I thought I'd go through the most important things. And now that I've just covered MetaMask, a browser wallet, I'll show one of the best ways to increase the security when storing crypto in a MetaMask wallet. I mentioned before that when I connect my wallet to a website, such as PancakeSwap, I have to sign. Click OK on a pop-up like this. Then I sign access for the website to interact with my specific MetaMask account. And when I surf around the internet, there will eventually be pop-ups like this. And then I have to be extremely careful, because if I click OK and sign on a strange website, then I could lose all of my crypto on that account. A simple way to avoid this for me, who just want to store some crypto in my MetaMask wallet, is to open my extensions, click on Manage Extensions, and then turn off my MetaMask wallet. Now this disables my MetaMask wallet and websites can no longer interact with it. So this is a simple little trick I can use if I want to avoid getting pop-ups that I could accidentally click. Of course, regardless of whether I have my cryptos in my MetaMask, if I click on links that contain viruses or programs, I can still get hacked and lose my cryptos, because these wallets are directly connected to my computer. So the absolute best thing is to either get a cold wallet or so-called offline wallet, such as a Ledger or a Tangem. Cold wallets are the safest way to store my crypto, as they will not get compromised if I get the virus on my computer. But I like to be constantly on the lookout for new crypto projects to research, interact with, invest in, so I need to sign a lot with my MetaMask wallet to access a lot of things. And it's always scary those times I have to sign with my MetaMask to websites that I'm not sure of. So, to create an extra protection against this, I create another protection account in my MetaMask. On the MetaMask wallet, I can have multiple accounts. Just click here and create account. Give the new account the name protection account and create. So now, by clicking here again, I can choose which account I want to be in and use. Thus, every time I visit a new website that I am unsure of and I need to sign on it, I can sign on it using my protection account. And I can just perform the interaction through the protection account where I don't have any crypto. I need to have some BNB or gas tokens in the protection account if I want to interact and perform transactions to cover for the transaction fees. But if I have a lot of crypto in my MetaMask wallet, I want to have those cryptos in my main account that I don't sign to any websites with. And then I can use my protection account or a trading account where I perform all signing, trading interactions with. So when I surf around, I always use the protection account. That way, if anything happens, I accidentally sign on a shady site or I just get scammed, the hacker will in most cases only get access to the protection account where I don't have the majority of my stored crypto, and I pretty much lose nothing. When I then want to perform swaps like on PancakeSwap, then I send what I want to swap with, for example BUSD, from my main account to my protection account. Yes, I am able to send crypto between my own accounts inside MetaMask very easily. Just click on the crypto I want to send, and select transfer between my accounts, and select the address that is for my other protection account. Select how much, and click OK. And this costs just a few pennies or cents or so. So then I transfer some funds to the protection account, only the amount I want to swap with. I perform the swap or purchase, and then I can send my cryptos back to the main account. So the protection account is like an extra safety wall in case I make a mistake or accidentally sign on a website I am unsure of. Of course, it will be a few cents with the extra transfers between the accounts, but I'd rather pay that than be hacked when visiting new crypto websites. This security strategy therefore works best on networks that have low transaction fees for transfers, so SmartChain BEP20 network or Matic Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism. Doing this on the Ethereum ERC20 network would lead to very expensive transaction fees, so I try to avoid that. Next tip I use is to bookmark all the website I manage my crypto on. If a scammer sends me a link that doesn't go to pancakeswap.com but pancakeswap.com and I go to that website and sign, I could lose all my crypto on that account. So it's very easy to be scammed, and I get emails like this every day where scammers try to scam me, send me false, fake links. So I have bookmarked all the websites that are important, such as Binance, PancakeSwap, so that I know that when I click on that bookmark, I will go right to the right website. But I am very careful about links and links that people send me in emails, Discord, Twitter, everywhere. Most people in crypto get hacked because they receive emails, text messages, Discord messages with links in them that they click on. For example, in an email it may say from Binance, you are about to get hacked, quick, click this link to protect yourself. And if I were to click that link, I could be taken to a website that looks exactly like Binance. I log in with my password and then I have lost all my crypto on Binance because the link took me to a fake website. So I am extremely careful regarding links in email, SMS, Discord, everywhere. I avoid clicking on links as much as possible. I have made it to a habit to never directly click on links. If I'm going to log into Binance, I use my bookmark or manually type in and double check in the search field. Now let's talk about passwords and emails. This is very important. When I register on new websites such as Binance or KuCoin, I use a brand new email account that is only for Binance and a new account only for KuCoin, with separate email addresses for both. I just create a new Outlook or Gmail with a unique password. If I then, for example, want to create a new account on Kraken.com, another well-known crypto marketplace, then I just create another email with a different password. This is because I never want to have all my funds connected to one and the same email, or even worse, that I use the same email and the same password for all marketplaces. If I were to misclick somewhere on the internet which leaks my password, I might lose everything. Streaming sites often have the issue with users having their passwords or email information leaked, so I do not use the same password for my crypto websites, wallets, as I use in my everyday traditional life for other websites. So, as much as possible, I have separate emails and separate passwords for every website and every occasion. Remember, when storing crypto in my own wallet, I become like my own bank. I hold the keys. I do not save my passwords and emails on the computer. If I were to spill water on my computer and it breaks, I will lose all my passwords and all my crypto with it. And even worse, I never ever send my passwords over the internet. If possible, I put all password information in a waterproof and fireproof safety storage just in case if there is a flood or the house burns down. Hopefully the password information will survive. If it is destroyed in a fire, I have a duplicate book stored safely somewhere else. Now let's talk about storage, storing crypto. When I store crypto on Binance or on Kraken or any marketplace website, it is actually not my crypto. Sure, it says on my account how much I have, but if Binance or Kraken as a company were to go bankrupt, then there is a big risk that I will lose all my crypto I have on their websites. It happened already 3 or 4 times during 2022 that companies went under and people lost billions. And if that were to happen, I have no right to get my crypto back. So I do not keep a lot of my crypto on marketplace websites like Binance or KuCoin. I've had smaller amounts spread out a bit on a few marketplaces, but I've never kept large amounts there. Storing crypto in a metamask wallet is a bit safer, and then it is my own crypto because I have the keys to my wallet. And the crypto there are therefore mine. But as I said before, a MetaMask wallet is online, and if I were to make a mistake on the internet somewhere, or I surf or click on a shady link, then there is a risk that hackers could gain access to my MetaMask wallet anyway. Once I have invested some in crypto, I usually say over $1,000 or so, then it starts being worth for me to get a cold wallet, a hardware wallet. This is the safest way to store crypto, and only the one with the keys can get access into it and access the crypto within. And since it is offline, it is not affected by the stuff one does on the computer. There are different kinds of hardware wallets like this. The Ledger is probably the most famous one that have proven itself over many years. I, however, like the cheapest, safest and easiest to use, which is called Tangem. There are links and discounts to both these wallets in the link list on the same page as the video downloads are. Now let's talk mobile handling. When I ventured into the crypto world, I noticed that a lot of crypto apps are only available on mobile phones. And I personally don't like using mobiles for handling crypto, because very often people don't store them the right way and simply lose their mobile phones with all their crypto on it. Especially when people take them with them everywhere they go, to work, at a party. Anything can happen that I were to drop the mobile in a puddle or whatever. So if I decide to store a lot of or handle crypto in mobile apps, then one good option is to buy a new cheap Android mobile. I know that Motorola phones have very cheap mobile phones under $100 that works perfectly well to use only as a crypto mobile. A small amount to pay for a very multifunctional crypto handling device if you ask me. To use it, I don't even need to have a SIM card or any monthly payments. I just connect it to Wi-Fi at home and keep it safe. On mobile apps, it is of course important to add the same level of security setting as on any other crypto website. Now let's talk about what mindsets within crypto that can make a lot of money. Remember, I will not give anyone financial advice on investments, I will only share what mindsets that have historically worked and share my thoughts. There are various ways to make money in crypto, but it is important to distinguish these different ways, and there are far many more ways than I mention here. And some of the ways do not suit everyone. Some of the ways include that I should buy and hold crypto for a long period of time, like traditional investments, and some ways include that I should take profits early on and so. I will go through the different ways now. I will go over crypto that have a long-lasting value that survives many years, new projects that bloom for a short time, C, find new popular themes that break out that I can hang on to for a short while. We start with mindset 1, crypto that have until now shown a long-lasting value, that have survived many years. This is the way most people have become millionaires in crypto. It's also the easiest way, I think. However, this method requires patience and a savings horizon of at least 5 years. As many of you already know, the crypto market have so far moved in cycles. About every 4 years or so, Bitcoin have risen extremely high in price, and so far it seems that the cycles continue to happen. Between these cycles, all crypto projects that do not have a long-term value disappear. They go bankrupt and shut down. So I can speculate as much as I want about all these new crypto coins and how they will change the world in 10 years. Sure, there are probably a handful of projects that will eventually do that, but 99% of the crypto projects will disappear every time the market goes bust. It happens every cycle. For a crypto portfolio that I should hold for a long time, it is therefore more likely that my portfolio will increase in value over time if I hold these projects with long-term value. If I go into a few different projects and see how long they have existed and how they have performed over the years, I quickly get an overview. It is then of course cryptos such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, but also others such as XRP, Stellar, Litecoin, Monero, etc. Many of the crypto tokens that have been around for a long time. But no one knows how the market will behave. But so far I can see that these cycles have happened this way 3 or 4 times now. If I assume that the cycle will happen again, I could therefore try and buy the long-term projects when the market is down, not buying everything at once, and spread out my purchases. Then, once the market starts going up, it is just as important to sell small profits if I want, that I can use for the next time the market crashes. When I sell, I can sell to stablecoins such as USDC, BUSD or USDT that I can save for a year or until the next crypto crash occurs, according to the cycles. So this mindset requires patience that involves making a few trades over several years. So with mindset 1, I won't get rich overnight this way, but most people who only bought Bitcoin and did nothing else have performed very well over the years. Trading back and forth is not for everyone. Buying Bitcoin when it's low had proven to be perhaps the most successful technique for the most people, especially if I were not that interested in the crypto technology itself and just want to invest. Buying crypto when the crypto market explodes up in price, then it's a little late to buy long term, because then when the market is exploding up, I have to start going into sell mode instead, not the opposite. Mindset 2. New projects that bloom for a short time. Crypto is at the forefront of technology, and it therefore happens quite often that some new project with a unique idea comes out and there is a lot of hype over the whole thing. Usually this happens more frequently during a bull market when the market explodes up. But these new projects, regardless of whether it's a new kind of blockchain, new crypto game, new crypto app, it's 99% hype that will slowly but surely die out over time. It happens all the time. A project like Steppen, Axie Infinity gets so hyped in the mainstream media, people invest and think they will be able to get rich within a month or a year. But no, it almost never happens that something manages to survive over several years. The difficult thing here is that all new crypto projects see themselves as the world's best idea, of course. But in order to succeed with Mindset 2, I can't just invest as much as I can in lots of different random projects that nobody knows about, because the chance of them being discovered and then get hype created about them is less than 1 in a million. The way Mindset 2 works is that it suits people who are interested in the crypto world and like to stay updated on crypto news on Twitter. It's basically that I can see when new projects start to become hyped, just when the crypto projects start to be mentioned in the mainstream media, because then I'm often still relatively early. I can then put in a small amount and watch it increase over the following quite short time span. In Mindset 2, these investments are never large parts of my holdings, because not only is it a risky investment, it is also a time-dependent investment that I will need to act upon within a week or a few months at most. And this kind of investment I should take profits aggressively from. Take out my initial investment if I get the opportunity and keep a small part left perhaps if I still believe that the project have some more upside. If such a project later on then turns out to have increased 10 times more in value, yes, I will not have made 10 times on my initial investment, but that is exactly the plan. Taking multiple 2-timers and taking profits all the time to secure my funds will keep me in the game for a long period of time. If I were to go all in on a risky project and it turns out to be wrong and it loses half its value, then my entire portfolio is now down 50%. That is not what I want. In Mindset 2, as long as I make a profit and keep myself in the game, it's fine. But at the same time, it's not profitable to sit and wait for one crypto project to go up 100 times in value before taking any profits. Sometimes it can be very advantageous to be flexible, take small losses, but be fast on acting on new trends. Not financial advice. And the same thing regarding if I make a small bet on something that is becoming hype, but then it turns out that it was not at all what I thought, then I just need to sell at a loss immediately, because I think it's not worth holding something if I don't believe in it, especially when investing according to Mindset 2. It's just about trying again and waiting for the next opportunity. I myself usually can discover 3 or 4 hyped projects like this per year, where I have the opportunity to invest a bit before it really explodes. I sell most of the asset within a week or 1 month. In this way, it is also important to be patient and really don't invest too much. It is extremely easy to fall in love with a project that promises so many good things, but 99 times of 100, altcoins, new coins and their projects will die out during the coming crypto crash, so the odds of a small crypto project surviving or performing good over several years is super duper low. Then we have mindset number 3, various popular themes or trends that break out that I can jump on for a short while. Sometimes I notice quite quickly that there is a theme that breaks out. It can be themes like layer 1 crypto tokens, metaverse, AI, meme coins, and so on. Usually this happens more frequently during a bull market as well, when the market explodes up. And of course, this is much easier to notice if I have an interest for the crypto world and I follow many crypto news and social media on Twitter and so. And there I might hear about the next crypto theme that might become a hype, and I'm able to allocate small bets here and there before the general public mainstream media starts talking about it. So it's important to always be responsive and have money left over ready to invest with. If I would not have any money to invest with, immediately when I see an opportunity, I can't participate. But the same thing here as in Mindset 2, I don't go all in into these trends with large amounts, because in most cases I am wrong. And the last thing I want to do is have a large part of my funds being locked up in something I don't know what will happen with. Of course, Mindset 2 and 3 are more risky than Mindset 1. Also, as a side note, investing in new meme coins. Everyone except for the founder of the coin will be used as exit liquidity. To sum up these mindsets, if I believe in a crypto and want a long-term investment, mindset number 1 is usually a given for me. Keep in mind that the best performing strategy for Mindset 1 is probably DCA, dollar cost averaging, which means buying often and not buying for everything at once, and buying when the market is down. Mindset 2 and 3 is trading and requires spending time on the internet, searching, listening, and being very patient, investing in smaller projects in smaller amounts, and they are seen more as gambles. And I never invest more than I can afford to lose. Now let's move on to the next topic, how to perform a basic review of crypto projects. If I want to invest in a new crypto project, I first perform a basic review, and it's very easy to do. I can of course research much deeper, but I think a basic review can go quite far. Most information can be found here on coinmarketcap.com. The first thing is price history, how the price have looked recently or over the years. When first finding a new project, I might have heard about it somewhere. Maybe I heard about it because it's already being hyped and the price is at the highest it has ever been right now, or the price have crashed over a 2-year period, or the project just started about a week ago. All these drastically different scenarios might affect what I think about the project, my reasoning to how I want to invest in it, and how I think the price might look in the future. When looking at the project on CoinMarketCap, I can scroll down a bit and there are some basic information here I can read about them. And for more information, I can find them at the top left, where they usually link to their own website, their social channels, and their white paper, where I can find much more information. Once I am on a crypto project's website, it is important to check who is in charge of the project. In crypto, it is quite common for projects to be started by anonymous people, which is a big disadvantage compared to projects that are open and transparent with their team and their LinkedIn profiles. There are a lot of projects with anonymous teams that have just taken all the money and ran away. The risk of that happening with a project where I can see all the team members and they are being open and transparent is not as big. Something that is very important and also very easy to check is to check the project's market cap and circulating supply. CoinMarketCap often shows the project's market cap. Market cap simply means how much money in total is invested in the project or the crypto token. As you can see here, Bitcoin has this many $1 billion invested in it, while VeChain has this many $1 billion invested in it. With just the market cap value, it gives a lot of information. Let's take an example with Bitcoin. In order for Bitcoin to go up 10 times in price, the total amount of money invested in Bitcoin, the market cap, must go from this many billion to this many $1 billion. But for VeChain to go up 10 times, it has to go from this many billion to this many billion, so not nearly as much money is needed for that to happen. Then of course there are crypto projects that only have $1 million in market cap, so it only needs to be increased to $10 million market cap to increase its price 10 times. This describes the concept of high market cap projects, medium market cap projects, and low cap projects. So low cap or small cap projects have much higher potential to make really big profits, but of course they are much more risky. For a low cap project to increase 10 times, I have to get very lucky or have done good research. Everything that is on the first page of CoinMarketCap is roughly high market cap projects. The crypto tokens here on the start page are ranked according to market cap. Similar to the market cap is the fully diluted market cap, which is also very important, especially concerning low cap crypto projects. What fully diluted market cap means is this is how much the crypto project would have been worth if all the crypto tokens had been out on the market at the current price. So yes, most crypto projects do not have all of their crypto tokens yet out in circulation, but they are locked up and will be released over time, sort of like inflation. But how each crypto project go about this process is unique to each project, and it's called tokenomics. So a project might have some other tokens already released into circulation and some are locked up and will eventually be released. And when applying the concept of supply and demand to this, this means that when the supply increases, the price decreases. So sometimes there are projects that have 100 crypto tokens out on the market that I can buy, but already after a month, 100 more of the same crypto token are released out onto the market. Then there is suddenly twice as much of that crypto out on the market, so twice the supply. And if the demand is not changed, the price will then drop by half. And this happens with a lot of crypto projects, which is a big reason why it can be not so beneficial to hold such a project crypto token over a long period of time, because the price of it will be diluted and decrease in price over time if the demand is not increased. So if we see a crypto project with a market cap of $100 million and their fully diluted market cap is $200 million, this usually means that half of the crypto project's crypto tokens are out on the market. So of course it can be of pure technological and strategic advantage to the project to be able to unlock more tokens over time, but from an investment point of view, it always feels a little bit safer with projects where market cap and fully diluted market cap are as equal in value as possible, because then me as a holder won't see as much inflation. Here we can see this circulating supply, which means how much of their token supply is currently out on the market that they have released. And here we have max supply, which means that this is the max amount of their tokens that will ever exist. Taking the circulating supply times the current token price should give the value of the market cap. Taking the max supply times the current token price should give the fully diluted market cap. Of course, there are projects where there is a huge difference between the market cap and fully diluted market cap that still do very well, but this is something to really think about. But what I'm very careful with is that I quite often see that there is a huge percentage difference between the market cap and the fully diluted. For example, a crypto project with a market cap of $1 million and a fully diluted market cap of $100 million. It's almost like saying that right now only 1% of all of their tokens are out in circulation, and when they eventually release the rest of the tokens, which usually happens at regular intervals, then the price will be diluted 100 times when all tokens have been released. So my investment then will be diluted by 100 times and become less valuable just because of the way the projects release their tokens. Many people miss this and sit for years on projects like this, where their initial investment just gets lower and lower over time due to the releasing of the tokens. For the price to go up, the demand must then in this scenario be greater than the dilution. So this is something that I very much keep my eyes on when looking at new projects. Crypto gaming projects often have a very big difference between market cap and fully diluted. Even though a project have this setup with a big difference between market cap and fully diluted, the project could still explode up in price due to high demand. But holding these crypto projects over a long period of time is usually not the most optimal, historically speaking. Not financial advice. Then there are projects where there is no maximum supply, where the project can create new tokens all the time or at regular intervals. And all this, how and to what extent the project chooses to do with its tokens, can usually be read about in their tokenomics in their white paper. So if I read the project's white paper on their website, there's often a section called tokenomics where I can read about how the project are handling their tokens. Some projects choose to release all tokens all at once, then the project's market cap and fully diluted become the same value and always will be. And some projects choose to release tokens every year, and some projects choose to release some tokens every year for 3 years or 40 years, etc. All projects are different, and that is precisely why this is an important part of the investigation when looking for new projects. Bitcoin, there will only be approximately 21 million tokens of it, so it's very easy to keep track of, and then there won't be any more. But for example, Polkadot's setup, another crypto project, new tokens will continuously be created over time. But that's not necessarily bad, it all depends on how much and how and why. Now we have come to my free gift for you who have watched everything. It is a completely free video that you can access completely free of charge. It's about the number of different ways to earn crypto absolutely free that I use every day. In order for you to access this free video, you need to have a Twitter account. You need to go to this page, and when you get to this site, click connect and connect your MetaMask wallet or your Discord account. Then you English users click on the English users unlock free movie here, click on the box. You click here, follow, and follow the Nordic Crypto on Twitter. Then click here, tweet about us, which will open up Twitter and you post the tweet that pops up. You can change it a little bit if you want, then go to your Twitter profile, click on the tweet you just posted, click this button and click copy link to tweet and paste in the link here, and then you can claim the reward. This will now unlock the next box, free video link English users, which you can then open and click visit the page to see the free video. If you thought this beginner guide was helpful, please keep spreading it to all the people you know so that more people can get a good understanding and foundation of crypto, so that everyone have the same opportunity to interact and travel safely within the crypto world. Feel free to tweet, mention the guide on my website to anyone everywhere, but you cannot take my videos and use them yourself. Thank you so much for watching and good luck out there.